Hi, this is Gigi from Kauai Community College. Welcome to Math 75X and 100. So I wanted to give you an overview of what the class is about, because most of you are probably very anxious right now, right? First college class, maybe, for most of you. So welcome. You'll be fine. You'll be great. My name is Gigi. I will be your math instructor for this semester. Um, there are going to be some online components and there are going to be some in-person instruction, and that's going to happen via Zoom. So I'm not actually coming to your campus, right? But don't be nervous. You got to cover. I am a very seasoned instructor here at Kauai Community College. I have been teaching at the college for about now 19 years, right? So and I have been teaching actually at a high school in California before I came to KCC. So you're in good hands. Um, my teaching experience stems from teaching very basic math all the way up to calculus, and also teaching math for elementary teachers. And that actually is one of my favorite classes, because I really get to teach teachers to think about math in a way that makes sense for the students. And that is actually my passion, to make students think about mathematics, right? So, and lucky for you, this is the class for it. The class is supposed to make you think about math. I would do my job perfectly fine if I can get you to think about math. Well, what to think about math? It really doesn't matter what the topics are, but we will have some guided units so that we actually have, a common theme throughout all Math 100 classes, and we will get to think about math that way. Okay, so what does that really mean? Let's just go ahead and show you the structure of the course. All right, so Math 100 is a survey of math, and it is math for non-STEM majors, meaning if you're not going to go into math and science related career, this is the course for you. And as far as KCC requirements go, Math 100 is the only course that you will be needing for the associate's degree. So what is Math 75X? It's called Intro to Reasoning. It is a prerequisite for, and I said that it's a prerequisite for Math 100, right? So most students would have to go 75X and then 100. But lucky for you, you are doing this concurrently. So what I am going to do, I am going to weave in Math 100 into Math 75X. And as much as you need to be able to be successful for 100. So the goal is to pass 100. Now, how much of Math 75X we're going to do is going to depend on your background as the class and your pace as the class, and see how we would go. So I'm going to make adjustments along the way. But again, our goal is to pass Math 100. Okay, so what exactly is Math 100? Math 100 has three main components that I am required to teach. And I know there are four on the screen, right? So it's okay. The last one is a bonus if we can get there. But you will have geometry and trigonometry. You will have unit conversion and number basis as your second unit. And then you will have a logic and probability component. Now, not necessarily going to be taught in that order, but I think maybe for this semester we'll do that. We'll start with geometry and trigonometry. Okay, now, so then that means you will have 3 big unit tests. Oh no, I just said tests, right? Not a big deal. We're not going to be anxious about it. As long as we learn the concept and we understand that, we should do okay on our tests, right? And again, our focus of this class is to think and to understand rather than to do busy work, right? So if you don't understand something, don't copy things down, don't write things that other people are doing. You will ask questions and make sure you learn it. Okay, so now you own that. That's you all the way, the whole entire semester. So take care of yourself and take care of your learning. All right. Now, this course is going to be, as I said, thinking. So it's going to be a little bit different, maybe, for some of you than math courses that you have seen before. The goal is, again, understand math by doing, by explaining and reasoning, and then to like actually talk to people about different strategies and maybe think about applying it in your daily life, right? Now, what you get out of the course, though, as I said, is how much you are willing to invest. And I promise you, if you get into it and you have a growth mindset, you will learn and grow as the semester goes. Okay, and what does that mean, problem solving, and what does that mean to think? Now look on the right of your screen. That's the sort of problem that you need to think about. If you have a 4x4 cube, how many small cubes with 3 blue faces if you were to pour paint on that cube? Well, how are you going to go solve that? You got to think about it and investigate. Nobody going to give you an equation to solve. Okay, so that's the sort of thing that I want to get across in this class. Think and do you, not someone else's, right? So that means the solution would have to make sense to you. Okay, now with that said, to grow and learn as a class, your participation is going to be critical. Like you need to participate in class for us all to learn, right? This combo is a 7-credit college credit course. What does that really mean? Normally, you're supposed to have 1 hour in class, 2 hours outside of class for each of the credit. Now it's a 7-credit course. What does that exactly mean? 7 credits spent learning in class and 14 hours a week outside of class. And you would say, that's a lot. But if you think about it, what's a full-time job, right? 40 hours? This is half of your workload here. Okay? So, we are going to actually be doing a lot of math this semester. It's 2 classes, but don't worry, it's very manageable. We are doing a hybrid online course, which means we'll meet in class via Zoom for some hours a week, and then we have additional asynchronous learning outside of the classroom. Now, again, communicate and take initiative. Okay, you are the person in charge of your learning and your progress. Requiring materials, definitely a computer with internet access and video capability. Now make sure you have good internet connection that will be able to allow you to show your video during Zoom. That's very important. And then you'll need a writing tablet to be able to write on your computer screen, because we're going to do interactive lessons. Don't worry if you don't have one, because the library do have plenty for you to go and just borrow and check out. Okay. You do then also need access to a printer and a way to scan in your work. Scanning in your work sounds hard. It's not. If you have a smartphone, we'll figure that out. Okay, I'll give you detailed instructions on how to do that. You'll need my MATLAB access code, and that is going to be purchased through the IDAP tuition account. Once you log into Laulima, you will get instruction on how to do that. Okay, and the online code costs money. That's your book, and the tuition account is going to be charged for that amount. Okay, and then you're gonna have to go into your tuition account to pay that textbook. It has an ebook, but most of the time you will be doing your homework on there on my MATLAB. Okay, you do need a scientific calculator, and let me say that, scientific calculator, no fancy graphing calculator. You don't really need those. As long as it says scientific, it's fine. And most likely it's like $15 or $10 if you go to Walmart. The TI-30 Texas Instrument, and it's has 30, and I think it's 30 IIX or something like that. But if it has TI-30 on there, it should be okay. Walmart has plenty of them. And you do need a binder with dividers, because you'll receive a lot of handouts for the class. You'll need to take notes on those when you are watching videos and when you are in class. You'll need color pens, pencil, highlighters, and all that good stuff. Most of all, you will need a dedicated learning space. Okay, that's really important. I know it's an online course and it seems like you just sit in the car in the parking lot somewhere, but no, please don't do that. You should log into class on a computer, and you should be at some sort of a table or desk, and doesn't need to be fancy, just need to, you just need to, be able to have a quiet place to learn, right? And what you will need most of all is a growth mindset. And if you wonder what a growth mindset is, we are going to discuss that, and we are going to practice that. And a positive learning attitude. If you're willing to learn and you're willing to ask questions, I am here to help. All right, that's my role as the instructor. I am here to help you grow and learn throughout the semester. Now, unfortunately, I do have to assign a grade. So I do have to really collect things from you and make sure you know what you're doing in the class. So homework is roughly 25% of the grade. That's a quarter of your grade. Quizzes is 10%. Tests is 40. Journals, you're going to write a lot of journals in this class, and it will be like about once a week you'll write a journal. Attendance and participation is 5%, and then you will have a final exam just to make sure you retain the information. Okay, so that's how you are going to be graded in the course. Of course, you will go with the normal scale. 90 and above is an A, 80% and above is a B, and then a C, and hopefully nobody is below a C, because the C is passing for college. Anything below that, we wouldn't want to consider. All right. Now, weekly planning, I am going to put these due dates out. I'm going to hope to stay with these due dates. I know we need to be flexible. That's what growth mindset and flexibility is all about. So we will change as we go, but for now, we will try to keep it consistent so it's manageable. On Mondays, you will have my MATLAB assignments due, but that doesn't mean to wait until Monday to do it. you will have a bunch of assignments that are due on Monday, right? So you'll space it out, do it throughout the week. As soon as we learn the topic, you go and you do the homework for that, right? So you have then extra days to ask questions before it's due on Monday. And then Wednesdays, we will have forums, reflective journals due, and everything is going to be due at 11:55 p.m. So make sure you get it submitted before then. Anything else after that is considered late, and Laulima will not accept late work. So you're gonna have to email it to me if it's late, and then there will be a late penalty. Okay, written assignments are due on Fridays. That means you have Thursday to ask questions. Make sure you get your work done on Thursday so that you can go over it one more time and submit on Friday. And then Saturday is when all of your weekly journals will be due. But that again, that doesn't mean to wait for Saturday to do it. You can do that throughout the week, get it done early so you can have your weekend, right? That's probably is the most important time, the weekends, your family time, right? Talking about family, here's mine. My husband, Bless, daughter, Jessica, who is going to college this year. She is going to Mount Holyoke College in Massachusetts, going to major in biology and neuroscience, and she's actually going to play soccer there. My son, Jorgen, and if you're from Kanui Kapono, you know Jorgen. He's gonna be a freshman, and he is going to school in Hanover, New Hampshire. And hopefully he'll keep his grades up so he can play his soccer, hockey, and baseball. So that is my family. As far as how you're going to contact me, that's the information there. But you want to just go ahead and email me because I'm not in the office. We are online. Don't call that phone number. Just email me. That's how you're going to get in contact with me. With the smartphone nowadays, it's great, right? I'm always there with my phone and I can always answer questions. All right. So have a good semester, everybody. Look forward to seeing you.